Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Jolt of JNL podcast. I'm Jennifer Nicole Lee. Welcome to where you get jolted, where all the VIP queens around the world gather together and we get our vibration up. We get in that jolted mood and we just take names and kick butt and take names. I'm excited. Hey, queens, it's Jennifer Nicole Lee. It's your coach. Hello, Kelly, Monica. Hello, Emily, Diane. Hello, Latasha, Gloria, Lynn. We've got so much to cover. Hello, Happy Chrissy. First of all, drop in the chat box how great you feel. Also, subscribe if you're a new viewer and you've never been to my channel, because this is where you can come and get jolted, get excited for life, and really just reclaim and unleash your VIP power. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to blow your own mind. Can we just give a round of applause for us blowing our own minds? How do you do that? You own your life. You have to own your life. How do you do that? You have to have boundaries. So I'm going to be dishing up some hot voltage in the joltage, but real quick, a couple of quick announcements. Now casting for the Shine Your Light series. If you're an expert in your field, you want to go live for 30 minutes sharing your expertise with our VIP tribe, contact me. We will get you booked. Also, I had a download. I had an epiphany. I feel moved now that we're 4 years strong in this online coaching program. I feel very moved to do a drum roll, please, Queen of the Year. Yes, Queen of the Year. So at the end of the year, I'm going to look back to see what queen was consistent, not just for the month to get the month's title, but for the year. Okay, can we just ring the bell on that? Also, we have 2 spots left for our red carpets, only 2. That's December the 9th. If you want to come on and rock your VIP power on the red carpet, please let me know and shine your light and motivate your tribe and kind of really share with everyone how this program has changed your life. Please reach out to me. All right, queens, with that being said, we're going to go straight into it. Oh, last but not least, thank you so much to Gloria Garrido Miske for sponsoring a $200 gift card to the One Stop VIP shop in honor of her 2-year anniversary, which is on the 29th of this month. All right, queens. So we're going to be going into our jolt of how to create healthy boundaries. First of all, no is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. You don't need to explain. You don't need to go into detail. We're all grown women. And right now, I want you to reclaim and unleash your VIP power by saying, you know what? I'm going to be as clear and as straightforward as possible. I'm not going to even have to raise my voice. It's not about raising my voice. It's not about being overly assertive or aggressive. It's just having self-respect. Yes? Thank you so much for all the women out there that have reclaimed and unleashed their VIP power, and you're living it. I want you to know that the best things that have ever happened to me are the worst things that ever happened to me. Let me say that again. The best things that ever happened to me were the worst things that ever happened to me. I had to kind of learn the hard way how to have healthy boundaries. Queens, I want you to set the tone from the get-go with any future relationships as you continue to walk into your VIP power and put on your queen's crown. Now on any new relationships, you need to know exactly what you want and what you demand and command in all relationships. Yes. And I don't want you to ever capitulate in a relationship. What does that mean? That means to give in, to surrender. And then you become wishy-washy, flaky. People don't take you seriously. You have to have that strong intestinal fortitude. Say it. I'm going to have strong intestinal fortitude. Let me hear you. I'm going to have a strong backbone, and I'm going to stand erect and strong in my VIP power. That doesn't mean being cocky. It means being confident, and it's good for both sides. Okay? Being ready to see where people are taking advantage of you or gaslighting you. How many of you have a gaslighter in your energy field? If you don't know what gaslighting is when someone instills doubt in you. Someone, maybe a narcissist, instills worry, anxiety, makes you second guess yourself. And you're like, this person doesn't really support me. This person is instilling doubt in me. We want to really put the gaslighters in check starting today, because those people can really, I call them psychic energy vampires, where they could be a coworker, family member, old friend, whatever. And they actually just drain you and you don't know why, but they're friendly and they, you're having conversations with them, but they are maybe a worry wart. They're someone that gaslights you. So we're going to learn how to put them in check as well. How? Number one, you got to look them straight in the eye and you got to be very confident and speak with confidence and know who you are, know what you stand up for, and know that you're not going to be a pushover anymore. Okay, I want you to be perspicacious. You have to be perspicacious with these people. What does that mean? Having this sixth sense, gut instinct, this wisdom that is even greater, knowing that this person is not good for you. And remember, no is a complete answer. No explanation is needed. Mind hack, anywhere, whether you're at a restaurant, office, coffee shop, I want you to know that you're just one decision away. If you're at a restaurant, office, coffee shop, getting your hair done, look and find the janitor. Look and find the person who is cleaning the facility. And there's nothing wrong with being a janitor. There's nothing. My mom worked 3 jobs when I was growing up, and I'm sure somewhere in there she was a janitor. But I just want you to know that your decisions, yes and no, your decisions are impacting your future. So when you're in that situation and you see where you are, you're having lunch, getting your hair done, whatever it is, you want to say, you know what? I am so grateful that my tenacity, my persistence, my self-worth that I know has helped me be in this situation. And I'm not going to waste the space anymore. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to blow my own mind. Yes. And guess what? Luck, fate, hard work, pure luck, all of that. Don't waste it on some Joe Blow schmo. How many of you guys got a Joe Blow schmo? That could be a woman too. But they just waste your time. They don't know their boundaries and they keep pushing your buttons. Okay, don't be a pushover, queens. How do you do that? It's quite simple. Number one, you got to know what you will not tolerate. This is where the problem is, queens. We don't know what we tolerate. Now, after it's too late and this person has already pushed the envelope, crossed the boundary, and we're like, oh, this person is way in my space. You need to know, like you know, and let everyone else know that you're not to be a pushover. It's not about being a, part of my French, BITC, you know what? But BITCH stands for be in total control here. Be in total control here. So listen, you are in control of your life. You're not a doormat where people just wipe their feet. Okay, so I'm going to go to volume 2 of Reclaim and Unleash Your VIP Power, page 269. As you can see, this book in November, the chapter, we talk about how to have healthy boundaries. Lack of boundaries invites lack of respect. It's that simple. Boundaries define us. When we fail to set healthy boundaries, we feel used and mistreated. So love yourself enough to set boundaries. Having boundaries doesn't mean being nasty and cruel. It's actually the opposite. It means that you really care about others and yourself. You don't want to have going back to last month, smoke and mirrors where people can't see what your rules are about your life. You want to be clear. And here's some great tips. If you're busy and you have to do meetings, or even with your family members, kind of set the tone before. Let them know what your expectations are before. Oh, we have a meeting at 12. I'll be there right at 11:55. I have to end the meeting right before 1 o'clock because I have to be across town by 1:30. So let them know. That tells them be on time and have your notes ready to be effective, efficient, and don't drag things out because my time is precious and my time is worth something. So you're not going to kind of drag things out, but you told them I need to leave right at 1 o'clock. And then they know what their expectations are of the meeting, okay? Why are your boundaries crossed in the first place? I'm going to go back to that point because we don't know what our boundaries are until it's too late. So sit down with yourself and say, you know what? What are my boundaries? I know my boundaries. I can't stay out too late. If I do something in the night, I am going home early. I don't drink. If it's a social event and people are drinking, I always have my water, my splash of a little bit of fruit juice, a spritz or whatever, but I know those are my boundaries and I always instill them and I will not sway. I want you to set the tone also for your future boundaries. What are they? There's a 3-step process to setting healthy boundaries. It's that simple, queens. I wish there was some Einstein formula that was really just, mind blowing, but it's mind blowing because it's that simple. Number one, first of all, you got to create. Create. Number two, state. Number three, reiterate. Number one, create your boundaries. What are they? List them out. Number two, state them. State them to yourself, state them to other people. And number three, when people don't take them seriously, reiterate and let them know what they are. Remind them. Okay. How many people do you know in your life, if you give them an inch, they're going to take the whole yard? Those people can be a problem. So you want to also kind of put them in a certain group of people where, going back to the rotavirus, the 6 feet away, because they aren't respectful of your boundaries. Okay, queen. So make sure you take the time to read page 269. I'm going to go actually now to the fitness model diet book, page 72. And this is important because it kind of talks about my motivational story of never giving up. This is Never Give Up November. And in that theme, winners never give up or quit. Only losers do. And sometimes you have to fail your way to being successful. That's part of the journey. So as you step into your healthy boundaries in your relationships, never give up. Find those that respect you and respect your time, and then take note, mental note, on those that don't respect your time and really want to just bleed you dry of your energy. And I feel like that's very rude. So maybe you have to have a talk with them. We're all grown people. We can have a sit and a talk with it. And we don't have to do that passive aggressive behavior where people go radio silent. What does that mean? And then it gets a little bit nasty and negative and things fall out. We deserve, everyone here at this VIP Queens table, to have respectful communication without raising our voice. And arguing is a choice. Remember that, Queens. Arguing is a choice. So choose to talk clearly, communicate, and then flush it. I love to kind of clear the air and then flush it and start new again. That's how you can keep the quality of your relationships very impactful. I've gotten to a stage, maybe you can relate, queens, where I really only want positive, impactful relationships in my energy fields. Okay, so I want to now go to page 7 of volume 1. We're going to go to volume 1. This is a great way for you to kind of take a pop quiz and see who are the VIP queens in your life that respect your time, energy, and don't take advantage of you and don't gaslight you. Who is a VIP woman? A VIP woman has that very important person energy. She has principles that she lives her life by. She plans her work and then works her plan. She has programs. She has her own personal program of wellness, success, and joy. Okay, this is powerful. Share this out. Somebody needs to hear this. When you work with all these powerful P's in your life, you're not going to even need to talk to other people like they're kindergartners, reminding them these are my boundaries, because you're going to have women that respect you on another level. A VIP queen has philosophies. She leans on her wisdom and philosophies in life, thus creating the life of her dreams. She is productive. Productivity. She is productive. She uses her time wisely, going back to time management. And then that's where the magic happens daily. Pride. She believes in herself. She loves the beautiful life she has created for herself and her loved ones. You need to evoke that inner animal spirit that's going to defend your honor, especially now when people just take kindness for weakness. All of you queens, can you relate? Drop a yes in the chat box that people in the past have taken your kindness for weakness. All right. So a VIP woman is also persistent. She never gives up and always keeps her eye on the prize. Now, let's look at the other side of the coin. Let's flip it. Who is not a VIP woman? A woman who focuses on lack and scarcity. Oh, I love that one. That is so important. A VIP queen always sees the abundance of the universe and taps into that. A woman who complains instead of finding solutions, a woman who has a pity party and feels sorry for herself, a woman who believes she is a victim, a woman who doesn't take control and responsibility of her life. These are all the gaslighters. These are the people you need to have boundaries with, because that will bleed into your energy. A woman who shrinks and doesn't let her VIP light shine. We have to shine, queens. It's our duty. I want you to wake up, get up, and kick butt like it's your job. Be fabulous. Be persistent, even when you don't feel like it. Being a VIP queen, think about it as your job. And would you demote or promote yourself? Would you give yourself a raise? I want you to really rate your VIP queen energy. Are you paying compliments to other VIP queens? Are you posting in the group? Are you setting the tone and taking that leadership role in your life? A woman who has a low vibrational energy and is always focusing on the negative and not the positive, that is not a VIP queen. And guess what? We were all this woman at one time in our life until we had to really have a serious meeting with ourselves and even have boundaries with ourselves. That is powerful. When you start living your VIP queen energy and you have instilled the powerful boundaries for yourself, I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to go to bed early. I'm not going to drink until all hours of the night. I'm going to get a good night's rest. I'm not going to gossip. I'm not going to talk bad about that person. Even when I got pulled into that conversation, I'm not going to spill the beans on something that's confidential. When you really hold yourself in that high regard, people are going to naturally be like, she's not to be played with. I am not even going to even step to her sideways, and I respect her. Then they come to you with a certain respect. And I know you all are seeing that people are treating you differently because you started treating yourself better. A VIP queen is a woman who is afraid to try and try again. I want you to fail forward. A woman who gives up too easily and is not willing to fight for her rights to have a beautiful, balanced, and fulfilling right. That's a powerful quiz. I want you to check this out on that page. And a couple of boundaries. When you let people know what you're doing and what you won't tolerate, and you don't need to raise your voice, you don't need to get ugly, and just with a very stern and serious energy, people will respect that. And if they don't, you know what? Say a little prayer for them, bless them, and they have to do a lot of inner work, and they have to understand that them going on ranting and raving like a toddler, a spoiled brat, is not going to get your attention. Arguing is a choice. Walk away and just let them be. Let go and let your higher power deal with them. I'm going to go to the Mind, Body, and Soul Diet book, page 44, and I want to talk about how to really understand that you have a mental and happiness mindset. And we're going to actually take this quiz real quick and just answer this quickly as I swiftly go through these. Number one, do you honestly feel that you have full ownership over your happiness? This is where the boundaries must be installed. When you have healthy boundaries, you're going to own your own happiness, okay? Thank you, Gelly. Thank you, Dynamite Donna. Kelly. Yes, Sam. Eyes are wide open now, aren't they? You're going to see who's really in your court and on your side of your team, and then who's playing against you. Isn't that wild that your own sometimes family members or close friends are on the opposing team? You're like, wait a minute. You're supposed to be on my team. We're supposed to be a team together. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. Number two, do you focus on solutions instead of problems? Number three, do you aim to find the free gifts in life like a beautiful sunset? Number four, do you try to make peace with yourself? Once you make peace with yourself, you're going to actually have more healthy boundaries where people won't invade your inner peace. And I know that we all have gotten to a point in our VIP program where your inner peace is the new wealthy, is the new rich. Your inner peace must be protected at all costs. Number five, do you challenge everything that your mind tells you? I want you to put the boundaries on your own mind. I want you to understand that you need to put the boundaries on your own mind. And when you do, you then truly have autonomy over yourself. This is getting good. All right, wrapping up in about 2 minutes. So let's finish strong. Do you, when you have bad thoughts, do you question their validity? That's powerful, queens. Have boundaries on that negative Nancy that's still inside our head sometimes. Do you urge your mind to let go of thoughts that don't serve you? Do you focus on being grateful? Do you practice forgiveness? Do you work on spreading love and kindness? Do you nourish your body with superfoods and bountiful nutrition? Have boundaries with the garbage that people are eating and calling food. But people maybe shame you for eating healthy. Oh, you're eating rabbit food. Oh, you're starving yourself. Oh, you're on this health kick. Just pay it no mind. Those they're gonna just get those. You're gonna have those 2 cents from the peanut gallery. Have the boundaries, even with your mind. You don't have to respond to everything negative in your life. I also learned as a great boundary tip, just flush it, move on. Those people will still stay small minded. We can't save the world. Focus on yourself. All right. Keep your eye on the prize. Horse blinders on. Do you often tune into your own body's wisdom? Listen to your body, queens. Body talk. We're out there trying to get our body to talk and talk to other people. Listen to your own body talk. Do you feel you are living a life inspired by purpose? Do you follow the inspiration of the moment? Do you feel your life is contributing to something greater than yourself? Come on, Kelly. Come on, Donna. Come on, Valerie. Woo! I turn into Godzilla when I don't eat clean. Hello, Valerie. Do you scout out and seek out loving, supportive relationships? It's your own darn fault if we're hanging around toxic people and we don't say, you know what, I gotta shift my social circle. I have got to make a new pack of friends. And you know what? I'm going to be the friend that I want to be. I'm going to become the energy that I want. I'm going to embody the energy that I'm seeking. Your vibration, like attracts like. Woo! Are you aware that your own attitude can affect your life? You got to have a positive attitude, have positive outcomes. A negative attitude never creates a positive outcome. It's that simple. Do you catch yourself when you become negative and turn it around? Have your boundaries. Hold yourself accountable. Do you truly believe that thoughts become things? For every yes, give yourself a point. Take that quiz. That's on page 45 of my Body Soul Diet book. Not selling you, just telling you that all of these books are available on Amazon or on my shop at jennifernicole.com. And queens, I want you to know that in my 4 years here coaching, but my 20 years of being a impactful thought leader and coach, that I just want to really say that I inadvertently have been a family therapist where I love when I see my VIP queens saying, once I started having my boundaries and having a healthy relationship with myself and my kids, my soulmate, my family members, my sister, they all saw this and I impacted them. We started having healthy relationships, no more passive aggressive behavior. They stopped doing X, Y, and Z and got healthy. And that is so powerful, queen. So it starts with you. Have boundaries with yourself. Blow your own mind. Okay. And also, I inadvertently have been a sobriety coach. I stopped drinking 7 years ago when I turned 40. Greatest gift I ever gave myself. Now, listen, this is an AA, and I'm not, trying to convert anybody to anything. But when I say, if you want to lose weight, stop drinking. Empty calories, have boundaries with yourself. You can't wake up and have energy if you've been hitting the bottle the night before. Even one glass will wreak havoc on your metabolism. It's all just sugar and toxins, and your whole metabolic processes shut down when alcohol enters your body because it's screaming toxins. We got to get rid of this toxins. So everything stops. And that's why I say, don't drink because it's not healthy, mind, body, and spirit. And plus it's a depressant. You might go up for a little bit, but then you're like, ooh, way down. So I inadvertently have been a sobriety coach. And that goes back to having no peer pressure. Me being out there and socializing at networking events and whatnot, everyone is drinking. But I made boundaries with myself. And I love when I do my mirror work. How many of you out there are doing the mirror work? When I do my mirror work, I can hold myself accountable. Queens, it's between you and the woman in the mirror. Be your own best friends. Yeah, so let's get rid of the gaslighters, the narcissists, the people that will try to manipulate you. Put them in check. And guess what? You can't cure them. You need to let them go and distance yourself while creating healthier, loving relationships that have boundaries, that with like-minded women that are drinking their detox water, drinking their beautiful, delicious teas and vitamin-enriched coffees, that are doing their VIP workouts, that are continuously working on their self-mastery. This is really a self-mastery class. I know you signed up to do workouts, but it's so impactful when you can see that vibration of self-mastery flows over into all areas of your life. working out, your food, your nutrition, and your relationships, queens. No wonder women out there are emotionally eating because they've not put in their boundaries. And no is a complete sentence, no explanation needed. Queens, I really enjoyed this jolt. If you're not a member, I warmly invite you to join JNL sign up, JNL VIP signup.com. Join our online coaching program where you can get more of this power coaching. And just if you're ready to step into the best days of your life and to blow your own mind and to make it fun, this is where you want to be. I've been doing this for 20 years and I just love it. It gets better and better and better. All right, queens, with that being said, remember, casting call, 2 spots left, December the 9th, okay? No red carpet tomorrow with Kelly and Diana because there was a schedule conflict, so we're pushing them to December the 16th. They're going to be the last red carpet of 2022. The cherry on top, what a great way to end this year, looking back to project forward into 2023. And I want you to galvanize. What does galvanize mean? Galvanize means to add a protective layer to something, okay? So like a resin, like a coating. That's what you have here. You're being galvanized in our VIP program. When you show up for the red carpets, show up for the podcast, and show up for the workouts, continue to galvanize your mind, body, and spirit. Put a protective layer, coating over it, and don't capitulate. Don't give in. Don't just give up. Your life and your sanity and your peace of mind is worth fighting for. And it's as simple as maybe deleting a person out of your life and replacing them with someone positive. Okay, queens? Also, last casting call, if you want to be casted for a Shine Your Light episode, please contact me. We'll get you scheduled. I would love to have you come and shine your light. We had such a great success with that in October. Let's continue this new tradition in our VIP tribe. Oh, speaking of traditions, Secret Santa has started. I know Dominique is starting that with Elster. Also, if you want to go ahead and pick a VIP queen who really you hold near and dear to your heart, go ahead and do that. I know Yaya went ahead and picked her Secret Santa. She went in and ordered something. Let's do that now so we don't miss it. It is moving fast. Before you know it, it's going to be January, new year, new you, 2023. And I have 2023 vision right here, queens. All right, so let's get this party started. I will see you in the private link for our group workout. And remember, no is a complete sentence. And when you say no, you actually say yes to what you want to do in your life. So get clear on what you want to do. I really enjoyed this podcast, queens. I will see you now for the private workout. Remember, if you're not a member, join us at JNLVIPsignup.com. And yes, you can. Let's do this. Love you, queens. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Lynn, Monica, Valerie, Sam, Donna. Let's go. Woo! VIP power on. Woo!